How's it going, guys? It is your boy Mars, and today we are going to tune a drag car, and it's going to be a very, very old drag car. It is the 1932 Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe. It's one of the cars that I tune way when you could get it on the barn find. I believe this was a barn find car for the Hot Wheels pack. But let's get right to it. Let's go to the upgrades. Let's go to custom upgrades. Let me show you guys how to tune one of these things. I put the 5.2 liter V8 motor in it. Of course, the car is going to be rear wheel drive. I put the twin turbos into it, and I did put the first hot rod conversion into it. And then let's go to the engine. I put that intake on there. I put the race fuel. I did not put full horsepower, guys. This car with all that power, it was too much. It's too much for the car. Car doesn't weigh that much for all that power, so I ended up putting only 800 or so horsepower. I'll show you guys 849 actually. So as you guys can see, I did put everything else race, but when it came towards the twin turbos, I left that alone at the stock twin turbos. And then I left the intercooler stock. And then when it came towards the stock oil and cooling, I left that as well. Now with the flywheel, left that stock like always. And let's go to the platform. On the platform, I did put everything else on here race. So let's put everything here race. There we go, just like that. Let's put the roll cage. Let's weight reduct this. So the car right now is 849 horsepower with a torque of 654 foot-pounds of torque, and the car weighing at 1,962 foot-pound weight basically, and that's just it's really light, really light, and you don't have to, I don't suggest for you to put all the power into it. It'll be a waste of time. So let's go to here to the drivetrain. Let's put everything on here race, and let's back out right there. Let's go to the tires. Of course, we're going to put race tires. I did put the Hot Wheels tires, but they're still race, so it still works. Then at the front are 155s, extremely thin on the front, and then on the rears I put the 295s. If I could actually put 345s in the rear, then we're talking about a different story. But since there were only 295s, it also didn't help me out as well. With the rims, I put some old school wheels on it. I put the hole shots on there. And then with the rim size, I pretty much left it alone at the 18 inches with the rim size. Now let's back out. Let me show you the bumper. I put the front bumper, the Ford front bumper. I put the Ford wing, and I put the last Ford removable bumper on there as well. So I got it as light as I can, and I put this really cool hood. Shows the motor and stuff like that, so I put that just because I like it. It looks pretty cool. Besides that, let's install everything and let me show you guys the tune. I believe this vehicle with just lower horsepower is still only a 2-gear tune vehicle. It is a lot of power for a vehicle that doesn't weigh that much, and it doesn't have really wide tires, so it kind of hurts the vehicle because it doesn't have the wide tires. But besides that, everything else it's pretty good. It's pretty nice, little fast car, cool, dope looking 30s car, 1930s car. And I wanted to make a drag tune video for you guys, so I did. And let me show you guys right now the full build, my settings and everything else like that. So let's go to settings, difficulty. Pretty much everything's gonna be turned off. Got the car manual with clutch. And let's go to cars, tune cars. Front and rear is F15 like always. Gearing is 2.0. First gear 2.31. Second gear 1.90. So it's pretty much just going to be 2 gears. It might be 3, but I really think it's only 2. Alignment, everything zeroed out, and then I got it at 7 on that front caster. Then 65. That spring's kind of soft at the 135, and a little bit stiff in the 397. Got the car race all the way up at 12 and 11. Then I got it at 2.110, so pretty soft, and then pretty stiff in that rear. The arrows, nothing with that, nothing with the brakes, and then 100 and 100. So let me show you guys a nice little pass and how to drive the car and launch the car. So let's go to 440. So 440 yards is 1320 feet, which that'll be a quarter mile. So let's go to 440 yards. Keep moving up a little bit. I can barely see, and right, oh, there we go. So pretty much all you got to do is just hold down the e-brake, which is the A button. Then you're going to feather the gas really gently and keep on pressing the gas all the way down until you have the gas pressed all the way down, while having the e-brake pressed down all the way as well. And all you need to do is just let go of the e-brake, and then you're just going to press the clutch when you're going to shift to second, and that'll be it. So let's do that. So you guys see the car just goes side to side, like even with just 2 gears and even with just 800 horsepower, this car is crazy. It's a nice little car to tune. I would suggest you guys tune one of these with your buddies and friends and stuff, and have you guys compete with each other and see who can go down the straight line. But yeah, when it starts spinning like that, you guys can let go of the gas, hit it again, and then just transition to that second gear. Alrighty, so it's just gonna be a 2-gear tune, guys. Hope you guys like it. I got this paint for the storefront, kind of gave that old school look. And yeah, so you guys are around with another tuning video. Peace out.